Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Road to the Philippines. Today's March 28th, 2022. I want to thank my new subscribers, first of all, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in each week to watch my crazy videos. It's been a little while since I've been on here. Can't even think the last time I was on here, maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe. I'm not for sure. But yeah, I'm sitting here watching this guy. Calvin, what's up, man? He's actually on a live stream right now, and I was chatting with him on there a short while ago. Yeah. Calvin's one of my favorite YouTube guys on here, and he's always giving me a shout out for my channel. I really appreciate that, dude. Truly do. And I hope that eventually I'll be able to come out there and see you. Who knows? I mean, it may happen this time when I come out there. As of right now, I got like 7 weeks left to go, I think. Almost 7 weeks to go. God, it's hard to believe, I almost have to pinch myself sometimes. I think I'm dreaming. But yeah, I'm watching there, and I'm watching it on my computer here. Hey, there's Irene. Hey, baby. But yeah, I thought I'd get on here and yak with you guys for a minute, put a little video out. Yeah, today's March 28th. Today's my son's birthday, actually. He turned 19 today. Happy birthday, Austin, if you end up seeing my channel. Actually, I don't think my kids even I don't even know if they even know anything about my channel, to be honest with you. I guess, I don't know, maybe, I have no idea. But, yeah, I was off today and, did a little running around today. Went to the mall. I remember, one of the things Calvin mentioned is, make sure you have a good pair of quality sunglasses when you go out there. He said you don't want to go out there with a cheap pair of sunglasses. And yeah, I went up there to Independence Mall today, and I should have Googled it before I drove all the way up there. But I was actually looking for some Oakley sunglasses. I used to have some Oakleys back when I was in the Navy. That was a long ass time ago. That was back in 88 to 92 is when I was in. And I remember there on the ship that I was on, they had it was like a little convenience store, gift shop, and you could buy Oakley sunglasses. I mean, it was super cheap. They cost next to nothing. And I was Googling it today. First of all, I was trying to find a location because I thought, Independence, the Independence Center Mall, would have something in there, but they don't have nothing in there. Matter of fact, malls over here is it's sad. It's a dying breed. Compared to the Philippines, holy moly. I mean, it's like night and day. I mean, you go to the Philippines and it's hustling and bustling. I mean, it wasn't so much, during the pandemic, from, the videos that I watched over there, but yeah, I was walking around and it's like, there was a ton of stores that were closed. And it was sad watching it, walking around, looking at all those closed stores. And I remember back, even, I don't know when it started, but I remember I used to go to the mall all the time and I just love walking around and, do window shopping and whatnot. And I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Hold on. Gosh dang it. There we go. But yeah, I used to go to the malls all the time, walk around and just do a lot of window shopping. There most of the time I wouldn't even go and buy anything. I just loved going and seeing what they had, what new little gadgets were being sold or whatever. you know, the latest clothes or, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I wish I had gone out there today. But like I said, I went out there to try and find some Oakley sunglasses, and I remember they used to have these little, they call it the, I don't remember even what they call it, the sunglass hut or something like that. And that thing wasn't even there anymore. But I mean, that was the first time I've been to the mall and oh my God, I don't remember the last time I was at the mall. I have no idea. I have no idea. I do know that I was out there about 2.5 years ago before I went out and saw Irene. And I'm pretty sure I've been there at least once since then. I don't remember what I was there for. Maybe buying some cheap clothes or something. I know they have an old Navy store there, and I used to buy clothes there. But anyways, yeah, I was trying to think what I could talk about today. And you know, some people had asked me, you know, why the Philippines? Why did I move to the Philippines of all places? And you know, a lot of people ask me, well, how'd you meet Irene on there? Well, you know, it took a while to meet Irene. It wasn't just it was a pretty difficult task, actually. You know, in the Philippines, you know, it wasn't even on my radar until several months later, actually. You know, I mentioned one of my older videos, I had gotten this junk email in my mailbox, and I can't remember, you know, why I had gotten it. You know, a lot of times if you go on different websites or whatnot, you know, all of a sudden you start seeing stuff in your email related to kind of what you were looking at, you know. And I can't remember if I was, you know, I was looking at videos in Thailand, and I came across this one YouTube, his name is Rob, can't think of his last name, but he has a YouTube channel called 20 Seconds in Thailand with Thailand Rob. And, you know, that really sparked my attention as far as, you know, what direction my life was going. You know, after my ex and I separated permanently back in 2018. And, you know, I mean, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I can meet anybody anywhere in the world. They're only a plane ride away. So I was like, I mean, it seemed kind of crazy at the time, but I was like, the more I thought about it, I was like, I mean, you can meet anybody in the world. Within a matter of hours, you can meet anybody in the world. And I thought, why not? You know, and I started, you know, doing some research on Thailand and areas, you know, like Bangkok and Pattaya, Phuket, different places like that, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. I mean, there's a lot of different areas that I was interested in going and seeing, mainly for vacation reasons. I was just kind of planning, you know, a vacation out there, and then I got this junk email talking about a dating website, and it was called Thai Cupid. You know, and I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I wasn't a big fan of, you know, dating websites here in the United States, you know, like Match.com and what other ones are there? Plenty of Fish. You know, I mean, those you know, dating websites in general just it didn't appeal to me at all. You know, I was like, you know, I was just so turned off on meeting another woman here in America that I decided, you know what, why not? I mean, I was like, what have I got to lose? I mean, so I decided, screw it. I'll check out ThaiCube and see what it's all about. So I logged on there, I created an account. And, initially it was free. If you just want to look at people's profiles and read up on the ladies and find out what they're interested in. And, they had various information on there. But if you wanted to communicate with them through their messaging service on there, that was going to cost you. You could pay, I think it was monthly or every 3 months or yearly or something like that. And I thought, what the hell? What else have I got to do, and I wasn't in a big hurry to meet anybody. So I was like, well, shit, I'll just get the year membership. And I did. I remember, matter of fact, if you see my, on my YouTube channel, if you see my profile, that was taken at work. Yeah, I can't remember where it was at work, but yeah, that was definitely taken at work. And that's what I used for my profile picture. Matter of fact, that's where I saw the junk email for ThaiCube is when I was at work. And I was like, screw it, I took my lunch break and I went out to my car and logged on there and I created a little account. And that's what I did. And my God, it was crazy. I was just overwhelmed at the amount of responses I had gotten. I was thinking, I might get, 1 or 2 responses from somebody, because I was sitting there thinking, why would anybody in Thailand be interested in talking to somebody that was on the other side of the planet, I was like, I was thinking, in my mind, I was thinking, how would we even, they would be thinking, how would we even meet one another, if we're that far away. But to my surprise, when I logged on there, my God, I literally got, I'm not bullshit when I say this. I literally got like 300 or 400 notifications on the first day. It was crazy. When I say notifications, that wasn't like, that wasn't 300 or 400, different people. What it was is I would get notifications if they liked my profile. If they just looked at my profile, I got a notification. And if they sent me a message, each time they sent me a message, I would get a notification. So it may have been 100 women maybe that were contacting me, but yeah, I was getting like 400 and 500 notifications, and every day it was overwhelming. It got to the point where, I was staying up late at night trying to, go through all these notifications and see who was looking at my profiles and who was, sending me messages. And at first, I was trying to be a nice guy. I was trying to respond to every, if they send me a message, I would say, hey, how you doing? Just small talk. That was all it was. And it didn't matter who they were, what they looked like. I didn't care. I figured they took the time to send me a message. I was going to give them the respect and acknowledgement and send them a message back. Well, shoot. I got a little bit overwhelmed. Man, it's getting warm in here. Yeah, after a while, I was getting overwhelmed. I was getting, like I said, I was staying up late at night. I was losing sleep because I couldn't keep up with all these people notifying me and sending me messages and all this. I couldn't keep up with it. So, it sounds pretty superficial, but, eventually I started basing it on how they looked. I hate to say that, but, if the person wasn't attractive, then I would just, I'd go on to the next message or notification. And that helped out pretty significantly. And, yeah, that helped me go through that whole process a lot quicker. But yeah, I met a lot of different women on there, and I mean a lot of interesting women, and it was kind of, yeah, it was a little unusual because, you know, if you start, you know, if I got to where I wanted to, you know, interact more with somebody on there, then you would have to go outside of the website to another type of social media, like, well, for like Thailand, it was called Line, Line. If you go and search for an app in the app search, just type in Line, and you'll see it on there. And that was the main social media platform that they use there in Thailand. So if I was on there and I met somebody that, hey, I want to, you know, kind of get to know this person a little more, then I would say, hey, this is my Line ID, or they would send me their Line ID, and then we'd start chatting online, Line. And yeah, I get to, you know, I start, you know, talking and try to see how I would go from there. But one of the things about ThaiCupid is there was a lot of different websites that kind of, they all, I think the same company owned all these different dating websites. You know, they had ThaiCupid, they had I think Filipina Cupid or something like it. They had one called Afro Introductions. That was it was the same company, but it was for, you know, if you're interested in dating somebody from Africa, you went on there. International Cupid, you know, that's the one I met Irene on. But after I was on ThaiCupid for about a month, then I discovered a website called Afro Introductions. I wasn't, you know, to me, you know, at that time, you know, even now, you know, women are attractive. I don't care what color they are, what race they are. I don't care if they're purple with yellow stripes. If they're attractive, they're attractive, period. So yeah, I went and got on Afro Introductions, and the same thing. All the information from my ThaiCupid account transferred over to the Afro Introductions account, and I paid a yearly, a one-time annual fee. I think it was $149, $169, something like that. And yeah, again, I started chatting with women over there in Africa, and it was amazing. You know, I got hundreds of notifications, just like on ThaiCupid. But the one, like I said, the one I met Irene on was International Cupid. And a lot of people ask me, well, what made you decide to go to the Philippines? Well, main reason, because I met Irene on there. I mean, you know, the Philippines was, you know, one of the places I was interested in going, but I mean, like I said, initially Thailand was where I was, that was the direction I was heading to. But yeah, thank God, you know, I'm happy that I was able to meet Irene on the International Cupid, and you know, I met her. You know, it took about, oh man, I think 9 months. It took about 9 months of chatting with all these different women on ThaiCupid, Afro Introductions, International Cupid. Man, it was like a full-time job, trying to weed out, you know, who I want to go and see and meet and all this. And yeah, I mean, I finally met Irene, and I'm like, thank God, you know. But yeah, I met her on July. It was the day after my 50th birthday. I met her on July 7th, 2019. And after 3 months of chatting with her online, because over in the Philippines, most of them use Facebook Messenger. So, you know, I was able to video chat with her and get to know her a little better. And yeah, that's what happened. That's how we met. That's how we got to know each other. And like I said, 3 months later, I was out there. You know, one of the problems that I saw, you know, with meeting somebody online was, you know, if you start chatting with somebody online, I mean, you would think things were, you would think that you were getting along with them and things were going great, and then all of a sudden they disappeared. You know, and there was times I was like, man, what the hell? What I do? I piss this person off. Well, there's this thing called ghosting where, you know, they're pretty much doing the same thing that I was doing. They were chatting with several people at the same time. And apparently I wasn't their number one choice, so they just kind of blocked me or deleted me from their account or whatever, and then started chatting with somebody else. So I knew that when I met Irene, I didn't want to take the chance of that happening again. So, yeah, I mean, within 2 months of chatting with her, let's see, July, August, September, yeah. Within 2 months of first meeting her on International Cupid, I went out and I bought tickets. I told her, I said, hey, I'm coming to see you in October. So, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I know it's crazy, but that's just, yeah, it's unbelievable. And I thank God every day that her and I met. I thank God every day that our paths crossed. And thank God that within, you know, in the next 7 weeks, I'm finally going to be able to go out there and see her again. You know, it's been, well, when I got there in May, it'll be over 2.5 years since I last saw her. And I can't believe it. I mean, it's crazy. You know, when I left the airport to go out there and see her, I told her, I said, I'll see you in 6 months. You know, and I was heartbroken. She was heartbroken. You know, I was crying my ass off, you know. I was like, and she was too, and it was horrible. You know, it was like, you know, it just tore my heart in half when I had to leave her. I felt like I was abandoning her, you know, and worst feeling in the world. And then the pandemic happened. And fast forward 2 years from that, and we're finally able to meet again. And I mean, we're excited. You know, we are super excited. She keeps saying that she's nervous, and she's excited and nervous at the same time. You know, which I can understand that. You know, it's been a while since we've seen each other face to face. But yeah, I'm gonna be going out there in May, and gonna be out there for a month. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And you know, like I told you guys in my last video, Irene and I built a house out there. So yeah, once I get out there, I'm super excited, man. I am absolutely super excited. And I got some guys that want to meet me out there. Some guys that live in the Davao City, they want to meet up with me out there. One of my coworkers I used to work with, his name is Jeff. He's going out there April 7th. He's taking off. Yeah. And I used to work with him not that long ago. Matter of fact, I was the one that got him interested in going out to the Philippines. And now he's going out there. He's leaving April 7th. And then in May, he's going to start breaking ground to build a house out there on the same island that I'm going to be living on. And I am super excited about that. Just knowing that I personally know somebody that's moving out there, that's going to be out there when I go out there. That's freaking awesome. And he's building a house on the same island that I'm going to be living. They're in Mindanao. So I'm super excited. And as I mentioned before, in my last video, my mom and my uncle, they're also going to be moving out there. They're just waiting on me to get out there to get settled in so they can, you know, start doing what they need to do in order to get out there. So I'm trying to recruit as many people as possible to the Philippines. And I hope that you guys keep tuning in, man, because I got a lot more exciting videos coming. I know you guys aren't crazy about my old vacation videos from 2019. I promise I don't have too many more of those left. I mean, I got a few of them left, but not too many more. And then after that, I'm gonna start. One of my viewers wanted me to post videos of the house build, and Irene sent me a bunch of those videos, you know, sort of in segments as the house was being built. So yeah, I'm super excited about showing those too. So yeah, stay tuned for those. Those will be coming up here pretty quick, because I really need to kick it in gear, because, you know, before I know it, 7 weeks is going to come and go. And I really want to get all those videos uploaded on the YouTube before I get out there, before I start posting new videos. All right. So once again, guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in each week, watching my crazy videos. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, guys. It's going to help grow my channel. You know, it's growing super slow, and I think, you know, it'll start growing quicker once I get moved out there permanently. God willing. I'm really hoping. I'm hoping I'll, you know, at least have 1,000 subscribers, you know, before I get moved out there permanently, so I can get everything set up, you know. That way I can start getting, you know, that way my channel will get monetized. You know, I have to have a tax ID number and all this other bullshit, you know, that YouTube wants you to have. And it's a lot easier setting all that up living here in the States than to wait until I'm over there in the Philippines permanently. And then it's going to be and then if I get monetized over there, then it's going to be a pain in the ass. So I'm hoping to get it done while I'm here. But like I said, you know, please subscribe to my channel. Please like my videos. Comment. I love reading the comments. You know, I think a lot of the trolls that made all those nasty comments, I think I've, you know, blocked most of those from my channel. And that was too much, you know. I mean, some of them I thought were funny, but, you know, after a while, it just gets really freaking annoying. But yeah, thanks you guys for supporting my channel, because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this crap, for real. And I want to thank you guys for continuing to join me on my road to the Philippines. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care.